Okay. He wasn't even looking at us. He wasn't even looking at us. He was looking to the side like this, and the thing popped up. No. We should not be in a battle with this guy. This is ridiculous, guys. Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't know that that is how the game would be doing us today, but this is unbelievable. And we're back. Welcome to another episode of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Randomized Nuzlocke. If you guys didn't catch last episode, then I'll just kind of give you a general rundown of what happened there. We just took on Archie and got to Lava Ridge. That was, well, and we also got an encounter, but it was a shorter episode than what we usually have on the channel. It was day of the Super Bowl, and there was a Super Bowl party that I had plans to go to. I did go, and that's why we had that shorter episode, and there was no Liquid Crystal on the channel last week. But everything should be going back to normal this week. And really, more importantly, I finally got a prediction right on the channel. I picked the Chiefs, and the Chiefs did win. But before we get too much into any of these sidebars, let's do this here, because Flannery has a level 28 as her ace. So I did kind of want to take Starmie, but we already have two water types, so I guess we can just take Fortress for now. We will be taking, or actually, guys, let's go get this egg. Okay, let's go get this bread, and let's do that real quick before we get too far into this episode. I think she's either out front here. I think this is her. No, that's not. So she must be back out here. That's the only logical conclusion that I can come to. Well, I don't see anyone in there. Maybe they changed it up in this game. Maybe she gives you the egg? No. No. What is going on? What is going on, guys? Okay, well, okay, this has to be her. Yep. Okay, so we'll grab this egg, and we'll start taking on some of these gym trainers, and we'll be able to take on Flannery today. I think that this is going to be shaping up to be a very productive episode. And guys, all last week, at least for the recordings last week, my back was just killing me. It's even worse now. It just, I messed my back up originally by using a pallet jack, if you guys are familiar with those. But I pulled something in my back, and then it got a little bit better, but it never fully healed. And so the next week, I'm driving the truck. There's a wind advisory, guys. Now, in most cases, I mean, you're just driving along, and who cares about a wind advisory, right? I know I never did before, and just the thing is about things like that, like high winds, is when you're driving like a big truck or a larger vehicle, not like an SUV or anything like that, but something that's meant to transport goods or materials, items from one place to another, then chances are it's a little bit larger of a vehicle, and in those vehicles, when there's a lot of wind, you're moving around uncontrollably. It is, it's a scary thing, guys. It is actually pretty scary. And I don't even know how to exactly, like, describe everything about it, because this is the worst wind that I've drove in at least a truck. I don't know. I might have very well have driven in higher winds, but I've never been able to notice it like that. But you're trying to stay in your lane, it's just fine, and then out of nowhere, a huge gust of wind, and it's like a part of your truck goes into the other lane for a second, or I don't know. It's just, it wasn't fun. And I'm here holding the steering. Here, let's do something like this. I'm grabbing the steering wheel, right? Look at that focus. That focus is changing, okay, guys? But I'm grabbing this steering wheel as tight as I can. My fingers start falling asleep, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter, guys, okay? I was white-knuckling it. But regardless, we can move past that one. But here's the deal. You know, you're white-knuckling on this steering wheel, right? And your fingers are falling asleep, and just out of nowhere you get all these gusts of wind, and it's just, it's not good, guys. It's not good. I'm not scarred. I will definitely and will, and actually have, drove that truck since, but just, what? No. No. What do you, no. Okay, guys, I did not see any of that. I guess that's another one up there for the death counter. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Well, guys, the wind's 2-0 on me right now. But I don't know. It just pretty much, it wasn't a pleasant experience, okay? But everyone was okay. Everything was okay. Nothing bad happened. The delivery got to point A to point B. And I guess it was a good experience, a good learning experience, to learn how to deal with stuff like that. But, I mean, hopefully just don't send me out on the road again if it's like that. Like, so I'm not always driving this truck. It's kind of discretionary on what I drive. Sometimes, well, recently I've been driving a lot, but I don't know. That just, and just, it's so uncomfortable, and the seats are, they don't move at all, and you're like right on top of the steering wheel. So while I'm holding on to this steering wheel, I am bouncing up and down like crazy, okay? It's a truck and Michigan roads, so, you know, the roads over here suck. So, dealing with all those factors, you're gonna get some pain, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. I've got a pillow behind me right now. It's not doing too much, but it's doing just enough. This lovely sunset, by the way, I might add, in Lava Ridge. It's a beautiful scene, guys. If you guys wanted to take a picture of that, then you could always rewind. Just a nice little double click on the screen. That'll take you 10 seconds back, and you can get a little snapshot of that. A little snapshot action. Or you could always take one again as we are going out here, if that's your kind of thing, guys. So, actually, we have unfinished business in the Pokemon Center. Organized boxes. You know, Lynette, you actually came in clutch for that one. So, let's just do this for now. And release Teddy Ursa. Man. I have no idea what got me there. Takedown, double edge. I saw something with recoil damage. But, like, even as I saw it kind of go down on my screen, I was so focused with the wind and the steering wheel, you know, that just I didn't notice a thing. I just was not comprehending what was going on. So is what it is. Not the biggest loss that has been on the channel. So I would have liked to keep it, but like I said, is what it is. We will move on. We will find different mons, because Fortress, he's probably not going to be sticking around, like, if we're keeping it a buck, you know. But I'm also hoping that we don't got to fight all these trainers. But, like, I don't know my way through here by heart, especially since they revamped it. I probably know a little bit more on how this puzzle works in the original games, but this isn't my cup of tea right here, guys. I don't really know where to go. So, hopefully we can just clear out all of the necessary required trainers, and after that, we can just... Oh, okay, so that's how that works. No, it's not. I don't know why they would do that. That's... You're just taunting the player at that point, and that's not right. Don't do things like that, guys. That's dishonest. But I forgot exactly what I was going on to. I had a pretty good segue. But anyways, guys, I think we're just going to switch out here. Team's a little bit bare bones without Zoroark, honestly. But we still do have Arcanine, so that is always good to see. But I guess we can talk about the Super Bowl. I was trying to get a whole conversation on the Super Bowl before the episode even really truly started, and that ate up a couple minutes early on. We got to be efficient, okay? We have to divulge into these conversations while we're playing the game. You can't do the conversations before the game, okay? We need to have an open dialogue here. So here, let's just switch back for a second. But I did finally get a prediction right on the channel. I did predict the Chiefs. The Chiefs did win. But there were some really questionable calls there, guys. And honestly, you know, both sides, though, really. I do think that there were some bad calls for both the teams. So I think it was in either the second or third quarter when the receiver, I forgot who the receiver was, but the receiver on the Eagles, he dropped the ball, and so the Chiefs picked it up, took that back for a touchdown, and they called it an incomplete pass after much deliberation, and I gotta disagree with that, because if you guys know how that whole rule works on, like, complete pass versus incomplete pass, it is kind of subjective, I guess, but it's 2 steps. If you take 2 steps with the ball, then that's considered a complete pass or a football move. What's a football move, you might ask? Well, that's where it gets tricky. No one really completely knows what a football move is, but my eyes weren't lying to me, guys. I do believe that he made a football move, and that fumble for a touchdown, that should have counted. I don't know what was going on there, but that's one call that I definitely did disagree with. And then, of course, there's the one that everyone's talking about, and has really started a big thing on Twitter between some of the players who obviously played in the game. But yeah, there's a lot of Twitter beef going on right now over the other play that I'm about to get into, and it was on, I think it was the last drive of the game for, I think it was the Chiefs, right? I don't know, guys. It's kind of blurry at this point, you know? It was a Super Bowl party, I might add, so, and I didn't watch any highlights or anything. I'm just going off one viewing here, okay? But there was a holding call. It was, the Chiefs were on offense. Juju Smith-Schuster was on, so obviously he's on the Chiefs. Honestly, I feel like I have to explain the whole thing because, I don't know, this isn't really a football channel. This is going off niche right now, so I just want to make sure that everyone's up to speed. But I was about to say, I gotta pay a little bit more attention here, guys. This could start to get ugly if we keep this up. But Juju Smith-Schuster, he's going out for a route, and one of the Eagles players, I don't know who that was, to be honest, but one of the Eagles, so he ended up getting a defensive holding call called against him. Pretty much just when the receiver's running a route, tug that jersey. There was nothing there. There was nothing there. That was a terrible call. That was probably, I don't want to say the second worst call that I've ever seen, because I kind of go back and forth if that was even the worst call of the game or not, but it definitely was a bad call. And we can say it was probably not as bad as the holding call, or no, it was the PI call, the no PI call, and the NFC Championship against the Saints and Rams a few years back. That's definitely all time the worst call that I've ever seen in my life, and I'm sure that plenty of you guys who do watch football agree with me on that, because that was just ridiculous. So I don't really want to put that play at number 2, but it wasn't good. It affected the game, and really, you do hate to see that. Officiating should never determine big games like that, okay? The people don't pay to see the refs make calls, okay? They pay to watch the game, maybe take part in the festivities, okay? And you have, you know, some of these refs, honestly, I was just kind of joking around there, but some of these refs, they definitely have a little bit of an ego. I really do believe it, because some of them, I don't know, I just swear, there's something going on where they think that people pay to see them, come on, but people pay to see them in some capacity, and that's just 10 out of, oh my, guys, let's watch out. Dude, I didn't even have to take this guy on, and here we are. Okay. Okay. Let's put a pin in that conversation. And I just kind of really want to scout out what he has. I don't think he one-shots us in any world. Bug Bite? Let's go for a Bug Bite. Twister. Okay. Does a little bit more damage than... Okay, that was a crit. It does, like, literally nothing. I mean, I don't know. Let's go for a rapid spin real quick. Let's see how we're doing on that. So this should not kill us, even with a crit. It's all about that chip damage in this situation, guys. That was a crit. Wow. Okay, so... we got a hard swap coming in. And... I feel like we gotta go to meme. We'll go for a whirlpool. Get some residual damage off. Ooh, no, 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 no. That's not good. Or wait. This is super effective. We'll go for Draining Kiss. Just don't crit. Don't crit. That's all I ask. Okay, good. Good. I will definitely take that. So this Draining Kiss should be super effective. It's not a whole lot of damage. This is close. This is really close. I don't really know what I want to do. I have barely any healing items, too. If I just use an Oran Berry... No. No, we're not doing that. I really have no idea what he's going to go for here. I would assume probably just a Twister. But I have no idea what these other moves could be. Okay, yeah, let's see how much this does. That's still a good amount. Still a good chunk of damage for sure. So let's keep going for Draining Kiss. Well, now that he went for Scary Face, we might be able to sneak a Whirlpool in there. We'll see. If we still even want to do that. Definitely not a Whirlpool. I think we'll go for one more Draining Kiss. And that's really close. I don't think that kills, though. I don't think that's going to do it. It's going to live on 1 HP. 1 to 3 HP, we'll say. I had to break out my calculator on that one, guys. Yep, look at that. Look at that, guys. I don't do damage calcs, but I know these damage calcs. Okay, so... Ancient Power is no longer disabled, but one Confusion should do it here. Crunch. You're just saving that one, or what? Surprise, like, if we, you know, you expect to lose a Mon to the Mega Rayquaza, not the, I don't even know what that thing was. I'm pretty sure it was a first stage evolution, and I don't know, guys. That wasn't good. But, you know, that wind got to me, okay? And just thinking about white knuckling and stuff, it got to me for a second, guys. I will be honest. So, I guess probably the fastest way, but also probably the most dangerous way to get out would be going the way that we are right now. I think this was the way to go. Okay. He wasn't even looking at us. He wasn't even looking at us. He was looking to the side like this, and the thing popped up. No! We should not be in a battle with this guy. This is ridiculous, guys. Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't know that that is how the game would be doing us today, but this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable, guys. Okay. So this shouldn't do too much good. I don't know, Biter, Fire Fang. This thing's probably a Psychic type. It just went for a Psybeam, so... Okay, Light Screen, no big deal. We're going for physical moves, so we don't got to worry about that. And yeah, just one more Fire Fang. That'll do that. Disarming... Is it disarming? Disarming voice. 40 base power. Okay, I know my stuff, guys. So, we do take out the Meowstic. And what else do we got? Can't believe there's already been 25 minutes, guys. All these NPCs, man, they are just... They're ruining my day. I much prefer Skyrim NPCs, guys. They're chill. They make funny remarks, and you know, you don't. I guess you don't really know what you're gonna get from a Skyrim NPC either. You got your good, you got your bad, you know, and some of these NPCs though. I don't know, guys. I don't really want to get into that one, actually. Let's put a pin in that one, okay? But we just... I don't want to say that we avoided disaster on that one, because those mons weren't too great. They were okay, but there's just... You guys can play that back. That was BS. There's no, he was looking right here. He was looking in that direction, and the exclamation mark popped up. I don't know. That's not how this works, okay? So I think we gotta go here, and we should be able to get out of here. Let's heal up. Get some healing items. Nope, not here, actually. And also, it's a little late in the episode to be addressing this, but guys, I do apologize for, I guess, some of the quality of last episode. Some of the quality of the last episode was good, some was bad. I was also dealing with a lot of technical difficulties last week, really with both series, but with this one, you couldn't see part of the screen, like the bottom part of the screen. I think the top was okay, but yeah, you couldn't see some of the screen, and I do apologize for that. It does look like we fixed it. I still can't see everything that's going on, I guess, but just because I have Citra kind of over my OBS tabs, programs, windows. I don't know what you guys want to call it. My Windows would probably be the right word. My Citra window is over my OBS window, and so right now I can see my camera and I can see the top part of the gameplay, but I can't see the bottom. I do think that everything should be good on that front, though, and hopefully we don't do that again. I know I did that in one other episode of the series, but I don't know, guys. Sometimes the technical difficulties will get you. They will come and find you, okay? So we didn't get any healing items. I think we did take that guy on, though, so... I don't know, I must not be able to stay focused today. I don't know what's wrong with me, guys, okay? So, let's backtrack again real quick. You know, most people would cut this out. Not me. I will at least attempt to entertain you guys throughout this. Hopefully, I'm doing my job, and if I am, then smash that like button, guys, and sub to the channel. Look at that. That is a mid-episode promo. I don't do a whole lot of those, so when I do one, it means a lot, okay? So definitely do that. Let's look at this. 6K. We're actually kind of stacked, so let's do that. Moo Milks are a cheap way to regain a lot of XP. Even though I don't really think that we can use those really yet. Yeah. Soon we'll be able to use Moo Milks, but for right now, probably not so much. We also never checked out what was in this mart, so I guess we can go ahead and do that. Okay, well, nothing special, no special items or anything, so let's go with some super potions for now. We'll go with 15. And we'll worry about these later on. We do got to get some, though. But I don't know, guys. This has been a different kind of episode. I don't know. I'm just excited to see how this is going to turn out. I already have a couple potential intro moments, I think. So I don't know. It's definitely maybe a little bit different of a vibe, but it's always a good one, guys. It's always a good vibe to be recording this series. So let's see how this is looking. We can learn some moves here, guys. I didn't know that Head Smash was 150 base power. But let's look at some other stuff. Moonblast. Everyone can learn Moonblast. And Moonblast is a good move. So I don't know why we wouldn't teach it to all of these mons. It's the thing, though. Oh, actually, Zoro is, like, very even when it comes to really all those stats, I guess. That attack and special attack is almost exactly the same. And same with the defense and special defense. Those are exactly the same. So I actually didn't know that. And yeah, we haven't really been teaching any of these. I feel like I'm treating them like TMs and not TRs, and that's why we haven't really taken too hard of a look at this stuff yet. I don't know, guys. I like my heals. I do like my heals, so I think I gotta get rid of confusion, though. Like, maybe I'm the weird one, but I like Whirlpool. I like having Whirlpool. So we are going to keep that. But, we can still confuse with Water Pulse, so that's why we can just, that's why we have the luxury of getting rid of, confusion. So I don't know. I'm really not going to need either of those moves, Roar or Odor Sleuth. As far as I'm concerned, both of them can come off of the Learn set. I mean, what? Do I go crazy here? Just Moonblast everyone? I mean, Moonblast is a pretty good move, guys. And it'll definitely come in handy if we ever see any more Rayquazas, because that just wasn't a good experience. It was a lot like driving that truck through the wind, guys. It was a pretty similar feeling. So just imagine that emotion that you guys saw right there to how I was feeling earlier in the week. Or for you guys, it'd be last week, because this is Friday. This is this recording is taking place on a Friday, but this is Monday's episode. Never got into that one either. Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic Monday, as always. And I like how Fortress just kind of became a team member, just like that. I wasn't expecting it to make any team changes today, but you never know when you're going to need to make them. So I don't know if I really made the right choice or not. I probably would rather have Starmie, but you can't. I mean, really, we aren't making a mono water type team. We're not doing that. So I don't know, guys. Maybe we should go for Night Slash here too. Night Slash versus Bite. Really, we're not going to be outspeeding a whole lot of things. So I feel like Night Slash is probably the right play there. Get some crits. So we'll go with that, and then we'll also teach Night Slash to Fortress as well. And then that'll be the end of that. I feel like that went on for 10 minutes, but I don't know, guys. I do not know. What's this thing's ability? I don't know. Let's... Yeah, Rapid Spin doesn't increase your speed in this game, so we'll get rid of that. Backs bother me a little bit, guys. Let's reposition that pillow there, okay? But okay, let's actually try to do it now. Okay, let's try to get past all these trainers. I think we can finally do it. But I feel like we have so many unfinished conversations here. Okay, for a second I almost flipped out right there, guys. But we did take that guy on. There is another one over here. I'm not messing around with that. And we did also finally complete Pokemon Yellow. The finale is up on the channel. It dropped today. Usually with those finales, you get more views than your normal episodes. Maybe that's on me, because maybe the title's off or something. I don't know. Or maybe YouTube just hasn't gotten around to pushing it out yet. Sometimes they're like that. Sometimes they'll wait a day or two, and then they'll push it. So, I don't know. For all I know, it could be one of the highest viewed videos or episodes on the channel thus far. But I don't know that yet. So, maybe that just doesn't apply. Don't scream at us now. No. That doesn't work with me. That doesn't work with me. Nope. Very rude. Very rude. 0 out of 5 stars. Alright, Flannery. Alright. Venomoth. Okay. So we're starting out with Fortress here. I never checked this thing's ability. Let's do that real quick. Sheer Force removes additional effects to increase move damage. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, guys. Wait, does that mean... I'm pretty sure that we've seen Takedown do recoil damage to us, so maybe it doesn't apply to things like Takedown. But we'll go for Fusion Bolt, and this should do some damage. Stretch it out a little bit, guys. It's the weekend. Well, it's Monday for you guys. Take that. Just kidding, guys. It'll be Monday for me too. So let's move past that. Let's just go for Fusion Bolt again. It did a little bit of damage. We do avoid the Stun Spore, so good on us. And it's a pretty cool animation, guys. I gotta say, I gotta give it up to the guys there at Game Freak. For sure, guys. But one other thing that I have noticed too is ever since my USB-C to HDMI cable that I was telling you guys about, I think maybe that was in Pokemon Yellow that I was talking about it, but I had a USB-C to HDMI cable that went to my laptop to my TV, and that's where I play these games on. It ended up breaking. We're not going to learn that, but ended up breaking. So I went up to Best Buy, day of a recording, and got something different. Okay, the show had to go on, so I had to make it, I just had to make something happen. So I got, RESHIRAM. Dragon something type. Go to meme. But I bought a different thing. I don't know, guys. And now it just seems like the game is working a lot better. I'm still playing it off of my TV, but it's just a lot faster. Hopefully you guys can notice it. I can definitely notice it, and this camera still gets me sometimes. In there, guys, I can hear it in there, and we're not skipping any beats like we used to. So hopefully you guys can notice that as well. We do disable Flamethrower. Let's see what he goes for. After this episode, I'm gonna have to stretch out. I do want to record at least one more. That was almost bad. That could have been bad, guys. But we do have the Whirlpool off. So I kind of like the idea of healing up and just staying in. Because look, people like to clown on Whirlpool, but just look at that. Look at the just look at what that did right there. That was some decent damage, guys. Quit sleeping on Whirlpool, please. What are we doing? So let's use that super potion. And now Ancient Power. I think we're playing this one masterfully, guys, so we don't have too much to worry about. We don't outspeed, I believe. Another super potion will do it. See, I'm going this way, guys, and it's hurting. It's hurting. It's tightening up, guys, and I don't know. I have got to get better by Monday, because otherwise, man, it's going to be tough sledding for me next week. It is going to be tough, because I'm definitely going to be driving the truck at least a couple times next week, and that's just going to kill my back. So, stretching, guys. Stretching, and perhaps yoga. If you guys do yoga, that could that could help in scenarios like this. You know, I ought to show you guys my downward dog one of these days. I don't know. You know, if you guys were in on the joke right there, then smash that like button, guys. So please subscribe to the channel. We gotta make some kind of headway here, okay? Don't get me wrong, we're not doing bad, but there's a lot of people who aren't subscribed who are watching. I see you guys, okay? We need to change that. That's unacceptable. So I fully expect this speech to increase that subscriber count. We need it, guys. And it's always appreciated as well. Who is this guy, man? This is insane damage from Flamethrower. This is her ace, though. So probably her next Mon probably isn't anything really to worry too much about. Okay, how do you burn a water type? This is just getting more and more ridiculous by the second. I can't believe this. I don't know. Let's go for one more. Gotta raise my voice here because I'm stretching my back, so hopefully there's not a big drop off in the audio. So we'll go for one more super potion, see how much that does. No crits, nothing like that, but that's always going to get us to... Oh, okay, so we do disable Flamethrower now. So maybe now we can actually make some kind of headway here. So let's try it one more time. But he's probably going to go for Dragon Rage, is what I'm thinking. So if that happens, then I'm just going to have to switch. Ancient Power, okay, oof. This needs to be stopped right now. Something might have to die. Something might definitely have to die. Because here's the deal. This thing's going to keep on going for Ancient Power. He has at least probably about 3 left. I'm pretty sure he has 4 Ancient Power. I'm pretty sure he has 4 PP left for Ancient Power. And if I go out to Kyle, who I do want to go out to, then that's going to be some big damage. If I go out to Shelly, and he goes for Ancient Power, no big deal. But Shelly's not doing any damage. I don't want Zoro or Torchic out for an Ancient Power. Todd could probably do okay, but it'd probably be a similar situation to what we're dealing with right now. So really, I don't know, guys. This just isn't good. But something might end up dying here pretty soon. Dragon Rage. Okay, that was unexpected. I'm just calling it right now. We're going to Shelly, okay? We got to make a decision on this. And here I am, guys, thinking we'd face Flannery and Norman today. Ooh. Ooh. That one's going to hurt in the morning. Okay, so just like that, we doubled our death count in this episode. Zoro Moonblast. I feel like Zoro should probably outspeed. If not, I'm fairly confident we take at least one. But he is buffed, so I'm not sure. I think Moonblast should probably kill, so let's just go for it, guys. Okay, he went for Flamethrower. What? What? Oh, that doesn't do anything. Okay, well, I still am surprised that that happened. If he wants to keep going for Flamethrower, that's, hey, that's all good by me. Hey, keep him coming. Keep him coming at this point. Guys, this is a very important lesson. You cannot go for Fire-type moves out in Primordial Sea. This gym leader here, this pathetic excuse for a gym leader, has just went twice in a row. 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row, a Flamethrower in Primordial Sea. It just doesn't work. It just does not work. But that really could have saved us. And I love to see that, guys. I do love to see that. Roggenrola, no big deal. I didn't even get into some of the technical difficulties before this episode. I don't know, guys. I definitely enjoyed the vibe today. I definitely did. But it's not time to wrap it up yet. Gonna take out this Roggenrola, and thought maybe one bubble would do it. This thing, I think, usually has either Sturdy or what's the other one where I think it lowers your defense and raises your speed? I think those are his 2 usual abilities, but I don't know, guys. Definitely on those later gen mons, I feel like it kind of helps me to, I guess make that kind of stuff known. It helps emphasize what those abilities do. So let's add the Heat Badge to the layout. And Guard Split. I don't really know exactly what that does. But let's take a stroll on out of here. And thinking for next episode, be nice to hatch the egg. We got the spot in the party. Rest in peace, Shelly. We didn't have you on the squad for that long. It's unfortunate, but these kind of things, you know, these things happen. As G-Eazy said it. These things happen. So let's just get out of here. I'm just taking, I guess, the long way. Sometimes you want to take the scenic. Probably not ideal for this video, but let's just bear with me, guys, okay? Bear with me. We'll go one more here, and I think that takes us to the entrance. No, it doesn't. We still have right here. This one. Now this one takes us to the entrance. Okay. Wait, does this guy... Do they usually give you... No. I thought maybe they gave you like a fresh water or something. Okay, so May's gonna give us the Go Goggles, and I think ask us to go back to Petalburg. I don't know if I want to go to Petalburg or not. yet. Because we can get a fossil. Okay. Yep, I did beat Flannery. Yep, that is not now. Can I can probably head over to the desert, come back to Lava Ridge, and then get that later too. So, yep, that's what it seems like. So that's what we'll do. But we will be doing that in next episode. You know, last week was a little bit shorter of an episode. This one is a little bit longer of an episode, so I feel like I kind of had to make up to you guys on that one. So, if you guys did enjoy the video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and also comment down below, guys. But, until next time, peace.